To the pre-show show of our afternoon sunset safari, where in 5 minutes we will do a proper live safari for 3 hours, but for these 5 minutes we get to be as ridiculous as we want to be. I'm just recently back from leave as of about 3 hours ago, so I am thrilled to be back once again. And I have a gentleman called Kennin on the back of my vehicle who is doing his interview in order to be a camera operator. So welcome, Kennin. Are you excited? I'm excited. There is a massive storm building to the south of us. However, it is very hot, so excuse me for 1 second. I just got to do something totally ridiculous. Can I drive and do this at the same time? Yes. Yeah, now that Wendy's lost her door, my foot is more exposed to the sun than it might normally be. And I've already got this ridiculous triangle tan on my foot that has come from these shoes, and I'd really rather avoid adding to it because it's going to be, branding. It is going to be very hard to get rid of over the next few months if I add to it. It's already this amazing dark brown triangle on my foot, and then there's just these white toes and then a white strip where the band of my shoe lies. So sorry about that. I'm suddenly very aware of the fact that my skin is burning. It's lovely and hot this afternoon. And once the entire Safari Live audiences join us, then I'll chat a little bit about my leave. But for now, Kellen and myself are driving straight into the rain. It looks like serious. That actually really looks like it's not going to blow over. I was about to go to Cheetah Plains, but I've done this before. I've made this mistake before where I've gone racing off to Cheetah Plains only to find myself in a deluge. And I'm really hoping, oh well, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. The last few storms that I've seen come up over this area have resulted in no rain at all. So I'm just going to work on that assumption and go to Cheetah Plains because I feel the need to become reacquainted with this area. I've been missing Djuma and Arathusa and Cheetah Plains and the northern Sabi Sand in general, so I'm very happy to be back. I was actually back 2 days ago with my mom and my brother, and I took them out, or we took them out on a drive. Brent actually took them out on a drive, and my mom's never properly seen a leopard before, never ever. She's never got to spend any, she's seen tails disappearing into bushes and she's seen a spot or two between the leaves, but she's never actually properly seen a leopard. And we went out, I'd spoken to the Djuma guides beforehand, and they'd said to me, no, there's nothing on Djuma. So I sort of went out with a somewhat heavy heart. And very fortunately for us, somehow, miraculously, magically, Karula was just lying in a marula tree right next to the road. It was such a stunning surprise because, of course, I think the leopard that my mom has seen the most of since I've started working here has been Karula on these live drives. I could not wipe the grin off my face. It was such a happy moment. We also, of course, have Kirsty back in the final control along with Geraldine, both of whom have been on leave. So the whole crew is gathering back together once again. We're all dispersed, leaving behind the few brave survivors. But we're all back once again, and the full team gathers in anticipation of our TV shows over the coming few months, which we'll go into a little bit later. For those of you that will be joining us for the first time, I hope you're all excited. I know that Brent has got a lovely surprise, or I hope he's still got the lovely surprise for you at the start of drive. Ah, he does. How wonderful. So you'll be starting off with one of my favorite animals on this afternoon sunset safari. So I hope you're all excited. We must be down to about 30 seconds now before the start of show, give or take. My timing might be off. I've been on holiday. 37 seconds, that's shocking. I've clearly been on Christmas holiday. Okay, now it must be 30 seconds. Such exciting times. Right, well, as Kennin and myself brave the elements on our way to Cheetah Plains, goodbye everybody. I'll see you shortly for the official start of the live safari.